For number 15, I would say Spurt is my least favorite. Spurt has never been a favorite mainly because he's just it. I just think the idea of someone that was so important to the lore is now just a random pushed aside seasonal just annoys me. I don't think that was a good idea. I think Spurt should have been a more different character. I don't think it's a very smart idea to just make it a seasonal because now like it was such an important guide to the lore, and now you just pushed it aside to be some seasonal, and I don't like that. I don't like that they just made it a seasonal. Like that guy was important to the lore, and you just make it a seasonal, and now it's seen as like something not that special anymore. It's just seen as something uninteresting, and it's just like we could have done more with this. Like, second of all, like there was no reason to add more vocals of Fire Oasis. Spurt did not need to be a vocal. Like you could have at least made an instrumental and a vocalist. You could have made it like tap on its pith helmet or whatever, and make it drum or whatever. There was no reason for another Fire Oasis vocal. And third of all, I want to be honest with you, its sound is kind of dumb. Even Matt admitted that it's just a joke monster. It's certainly not that funny in my opinion. It doesn't try to rhythm. Sometimes with the Oasis, it just says random stuff out of nowhere. It just sounds like a meme video. It doesn't really sound like anything that's special. So the only reason I like Spurt is honestly the lore. But other than that, I don't like what they did with it. I don't like the idea of what they did with it. I don't like how they chose to make it a seasonal. I just don't like it. But Gobligor, honestly, I never liked Gobligor. If Spurt didn't exist, Gobligor would have been at the bottom. I always hated the sound. It redeemed itself on Shanty, so that's why I put it on 14. If it didn't, that would have been in 15 still. But other than that, the design is cool. I honestly wish the sound was the fire the Gobligor trailer sound. I think the seasonal just kind of dumb. The event is dumb. This is why I think they shouldn't have added more seasonals. Because you can't even come up with any more holiday stuff. This is not a holiday. This isn't anything. It's just going back to school. Not everyone is going to school anymore that plays Mexican Monsters. And soon, all those kids that are playing right now, they're going to be out of school. It's just so dumb and pointless. And we did not need another percussionist on Psychic. And to be honest, I loved its sound better in those seasonal composer teaser videos that it was heard in. Those were better. This one just sucks. With Whizbang, it's not bad. In design, it's not bad. The creativity isn't bad. I like the creativity it has with the animation and how it incorporates with the sound. The design looks like a creepy, cutish alien thing that'll probably like hug you to death until you like can get strangled and run out of breath. What I don't like though is the sound. Come on, the sound is just pure dumb. It doesn't fit in with the song. It just sounds like a bunch of random sound effects. If you want to add random sound effects and make it fit in with the song, make it fit in with the groove, with the beats and stuff. Don't just add random sound effects. That's nothing. Come on, like actually make it incorporate with the song. Don't just add random things that some random YouTuber who's making a satire video could do. Carillon, I don't hate it that much. I don't really see anything wrong with it. The only thing I hate is that they don't animate the actual time capsule. I know it's pretty lazy of them. But other than that, it's a pretty cool design, I guess. It's unique. It doesn't look completely like a dragon. With Yule, I don't see anything wrong with it. I really like its shanty sound. It's nothing special. It's nothing that crazy, but I like how it's like Santa Claus and also a reindeer. Veen, I really like how it uses its critters. I like the whole aspect of it. I love its sounds. What I don't like is that they sometimes don't use the critter to make the sound. So that's just kind of annoying, you know? With Bobbin, I love its sound and I love its animation. I love its event. Its event always has a tons of things to get excited for, so I don't really hate it that much. I really love its shanty sound and it carries a lot in that island. And I love its gold sound too. The Clavera, it's not that bad, honestly. It's pretty cool monster. I love its old design more. This design is cool, but I don't like the sticks it has. I don't see the point of adding those. I know it's cultural thing, but I just don't really like the sticks on it, but it's fine. Other than that, I love the design. I love that they finally incorporated death into the game. Kopakaton, that's another cool monster. I really think it's pretty interesting and cool. I love the plant sound. It's memorial, and I love the event as well. I know nothing happens that much in the event, but I just like it. Halloween is a pretty cool holiday too. Which was one of my favorite holidays. So with Fiddle, I really love its design. It's very like interesting, unique. It isn't basic. It isn't something that you would see or think about. It's really good sound too. It does a lot on Fairy Island and on Shanty. With Smoochel, I really love its sound. I always did. I love it everywhere. I love it on Gold. I love it on Air. Mainly Gold. It's just the best one. Air too, but that and Shanty. Literally all the islands. I love the design. I love the whole thing about it. It's just interesting. Marculus sound, just so cool, and the design too. I really love the sound on Woblin. It just sounds very nostalgic on Ethereal too. What I don't like though is the seasonal event. Like they could have actually made this a different class of monsters, just like Spurry. It really did not need to be a seasonal. This is like such a good important monster, and to be a seasonal, it just sucks. Yes, you all are gonna call me crazy. Hula is the best core seasonal. I don't care if you all think it's annoying, it's just a Pomley member. The fact that it's hula hooping for a summer thing? Come on, dude. No one would ever think about that idea. You would never think to make some hula hooping monster for the summer. Yeah, it copies Pom Pom, so what? That was the first monster to do that, so who cares? It's a good monster and it's supposed to sound squeaky. It's a feminine monster, who cares? Jamboree's the best ox-seasonal. It just sounds so nostalgic. It just sounds very like reminiscing. It remembers it back, and the event is pretty funny. It literally just celebrates the first human contact to the monster world, aka Spurry. It literally just celebrates Spurry. That's literally all it does. It's literally a seasonal. Anyways, that was my list. Do you guys agree? What's your guys' favorite and least favorite seasonals?